Hey everybody, I'm Dan Plesac, and welcome to MLB The Show.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Stepping up now, Chris Davis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
Davis.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Devers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Davis on at first. Nobody out. Hit out towards second. And that's into center field for another base hit. And trouble's brewing here to start the ball game. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Number 4.
Kelvin Herrera comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. None out, runners at first and second. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. That ball is absolutely crushed. At the plate, Willie Mays. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Kingery is there, and he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. And right into the shift. 3 runs already home here. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Popped him up. Braun coming on. He gets to it, and he botched it. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 7th.
First offering on its way. Fouled away.
Altuve.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care. Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Shot toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Ready now, Frank Thomas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And up next, the right-handed batter, Yasiel Puig. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And he takes ball 1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. Wheeler pauses. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hard liner to center field. Mays will get there, and he puts it away. Yoán Moncada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Yoán Moncada.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in, Pee Wee Reese. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one flare out toward right center. Dietrich takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of Greg Holland, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Greg
leading off the inning, Scott Kingery, and they'll need him to get something going here. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Popped up. Altuve waits on it. 1 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Not shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. 0-1. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Luke Voigt will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Mays racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. The relay throw, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
So it's back to the top of the order now.
Dietrich, your attention.
No pitcher to tell you. Nick Senzel will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Zobrist at third with 2 away. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of. Cam Bedrosian, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 15.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's off.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Going back to that last AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. Digging in, Willie Mays hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Standing in, Frank Thomas will be the one to get things started against the closer, Andrew Miller. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Miller is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Thomas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Devers has it. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over. It's a beautiful day. Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Willie Mays.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. In now is Anthony Rendon, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Kelvin Herrera is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Mays, the runner at third with no outs. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but a foul ball. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is foul right side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now in the box, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Grounder down the line at third. Thomas is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the job.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. Thomas rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run. Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Into the bleachers and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next, the dangerous power threat, Renato Nunez. Soroka isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty D, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Bogarts has it. He'll go the short way to Walker at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Here's Neil Walker.
Leading off for Winston-Salem, the second baseman.
Cam Bedrosian enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Ladies and gentlemen,
from the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Just missed above the zone. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Garcia.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Count 0-2.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Digging in, the switch hitter. afternoon baseball here on the show. Now at the plate, Minnie Minoso. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 9.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Severino corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi.
Number 16.
Pitch is popped up. Severino shading to his right, 1 away. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Kelvin Herrera enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fly ball to straightaway left. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Gonzalez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now to the plate, Benito Santiago. Runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Benito.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss as the slider set. Digging in. Derek Dietrich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Derek Dietrich.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So stepping in, Frank Thomas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he can't field it cleanly.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. At the plate, Pedro Severino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High in the air into shallow left center. DeYoung is there. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. But a strong throw is going to force him to put the brakes on and retreat back to third as they won't get that tying run home. He's set and pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he got him swinging. Yoenis Cespedes goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch on the way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Line drive to center field. Kingery is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Renato Nunez.
Leading off for Cuba, the third baseman.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Cespedes going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. This one's flared off to the right side. Benintendi is over, 2 down. It's flagged down deep in the hole. So digging in now, Scott Kingery will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. And that misses for ball 1. Kingery stands at second with 2 gone. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Luke Voit will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run scores. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 count. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things.
Your attention, please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very arc. Steve Finley will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Finley swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
Yeah, and that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Minnie Minoso looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on. Striding into the box, Jason Giambi. He will lead this one off today.
For California, the first baseman, Jason Giambi.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In there, 1-1. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Here's Jonathan Schoop now.
Batting second, the second baseman,
Kelvin Herrera, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Attention, please. Now,
line drive to left.
Kelvin.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So striding in, number 44 will take his first hacks here. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. A ball and a strike. Schoop aboard here at first with nobody out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Schoop rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Al Kaline. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Puig is there. Let's see if they try it. And that one just not deep enough. So they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
To his right, Dietrich. So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Popped into the air, back behind second. Dietrich camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Settling in now, Adalberto Mondesi. And they're runners at the corners now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kingery on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He pulls this one into right.
Derek
Kaline is there, and he has it for the out. Standing in, Frank Thomas.
The first baseman, Frank.
Jose Leclerc, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Now pitching.
Hot shot to third. Shaw has it. And quickly, there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Leclerc is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him, and we'll have to leave it. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Booyah! Next. afternoon baseball here on the show. Should be a good 3-inning battle royale matchup today between the Galaxy and the Gators. So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Galaxy, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore it is Holiday, and he's got it. One gone. So coming to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Corey Knebel, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. In the air out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now. With two men gone.
The first baseman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kyle Barraclough, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Barraclough is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very good. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So a runner at first with two away, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson. On to second for the force out in the second. Now in the box, Lou Gehrig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Gators, the first baseman, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In now, Brandon Phillips, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tyler Clifford is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. First pitch on its way. Ball one. Skied into very shallow right. Dawson's there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Severino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground is short. This could be two. Zips it to Castro for one. Relay to first. Into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. This is in the air to right. Meadows is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, number
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tatis scoops it up. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Starlin Castro. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schebler is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now, Maikel Franco, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. Scott Alexander takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Alexander.
Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Matt Holliday. Daniel Winkler comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Fouled off. Eric Thames will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Batting 8.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Jose Alvarado will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Alvarado.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Number 2 is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Matt Olson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Popped him up. Severino has a play. 1 down. Back to the top of the order now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Yanked hard but foul to the right. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schebler is there. 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tatis from the outfield grass. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that would.
Your attention, please. Now
and the call's been made, so coming on is the bespectacled closer, Eric Gagne. Travis Shaw will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And another foul ball. Oh, no, he muffed it. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps the Iron Horse. Lou Gehrig. Line towards center field. Buxton is right there, one down. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in, the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Heading out towards shallow right. Dawson's there, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Fernando Tatis Jr. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's in there, base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit. Striding in once again, Pedro Severino. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And the two-out thunder. This might set up a play at the plate. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So digging in now, Michael Franco, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek, and it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler has a read on it. One away. Ready for another chance, Andre Dawson.
Andre Dawson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So runners at first and second here with one away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. Ken Giles takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Giles is there for it. Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
A 1-2 pitch. And a double steal try here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 2-2. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gehrig is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So ready now, Austin Meadows. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. High in the air into shallow left center. Number 2 calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Good
off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Number 16 will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Comes set, the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Schwarber. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left. Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Michael Conforto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A high fastball is in there. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Meadows is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Meadows retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Austin Bryce gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Austin
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next, the dangerous power threat, Brandon Phillips. Buxton is there. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Tatis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dawson's there. 2 down. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. Buxton is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on. Into the box is the veteran left-handed hit. afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Sandlot, the shortstop, Francisco.
In there, strike
Lindor.
one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pulled toward right center field. Mays waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aaron Judge.
Skied into straightaway right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Harper.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to into the box now. Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ozzie.
Now a flare out to left center. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Batting second.
Striding in, Rogers Hornsby. One out, nobody. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Stepping in, Frank Thomas. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Line towards center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. On to first, and they get the double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Mike.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. First delivery to him on the way. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on. A
ball and a strike now. starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a high pop-up. Smith waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Thomas is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So at the plate, Willie Mays. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
Mays.
Judge is there, one away. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Digging in, Pudge Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Rodriguez.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Lindor fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Harper is there, and now batting, Russell Martin, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Russell Martin.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gwynn giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the base is empty here.
The pitcher, number 33.
And now a pitch on the way.
Harvey.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Batista. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, Tony Gwynn, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Tony.
Sent on the ground out to second. Cano right there, and that's the first out. So 1 away now, and that will bring in the 2-time Major League home run champ Jose Bautista. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And right into the shift. Bryant is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Harvey's ready. Here's the 0-2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. At the plate, Aaron Judge flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Boom goes the dynamite. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in the outfielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Gwynn is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Mays. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Smith, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit on the ground is short. Lindor is up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper moving in. He gets there, and that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps Big Frank. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crowd on the run. He's there to track it down, and that. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman.
Hit hard up the middle. Story picks it up. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Russell Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Heading out toward shallow right. Gwynn is under it, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The center fielder.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So striding in, Pudge Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bellinger comes up with it, and they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw goes to first for the out. But that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back.
The left fielder, Jose.
Harvey pauses. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now batting.
From the stretch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Harper is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. So here now is the pitcher, Matt Harvey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher.
Swung on and hit on the ground at the Wizard. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Ozzie Smith. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harper is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Stepping in, Rogers Hornsby. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Sliding into the box, Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The left fielder, Bryce.
Lifted down the line and left. Bautista on the run, and no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mays waits on it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Settling in now, Willie Mays. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Pudge Rodriguez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as they get ahead of Pudge now, 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harper is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now
stepping into the box, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Harvey steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Flying towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Standing in, Tony Gwynn. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. And he is out at second. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant will start us off in the 8th.
But this guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ball 1.
That ball went out.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Drives it the other way to deep right. Gwynn going back on it. Boom goes the dynamite. Now in the box, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now, Russell Martin. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. And he lays off there 1-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Mays waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matt Harvey. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Mays is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Into the box.
Tony Gwynn. This thing is far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Throw just in time, and that was awfully close. Ichiro Suzuki will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
0-1.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Harvey pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets...
And we'll have to leave it there. Rick Kimbrel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line hard. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. So stepping in, Bryce Harper. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Thomas will put this one away, and the side is returned. Digging in, Rogers Hornsby. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The third baseman, number 0.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
The first baseman,
Stepping up now, Frank Thomas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Reined in on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in now, Willie Mays. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Dylan Betances takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Harper is after it, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Jonathan Villar. First pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2. Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game.
The center
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Very nice afternoon, high skies, and 77 degrees at game time. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting third. The left fielder.
In there, 0-1.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here. Now at the plate, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Gators, the shortstop, Ozzie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So digging in now, Rogers Hornsby. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Into the box now, Frank Thomas.
Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. One there to Thomas at first. It's a double play.
Number 24.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, Renato Nunez. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a curveball swung on and missed. Ready now, Pudge Rodriguez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 to count. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And this is into the gap as Pudge should get himself extra bases. Rodriguez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit down the line at first. Trumbo takes it in. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. First here with 2 gone in the inning, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eye.
Well, the play's been made, and that in now for the O's, number 1, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And there's the first out. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Dylan Bundy.
Number 37, Dylan Bundy.
And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and run away. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Gwynn on the move. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. First pitch on its way.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A breaking ball swung on. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Croxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Rogers Hornsby. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Pops this one up. Nunez on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Number 24.
Trumbo on at first, nobody out. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. And here's Renato Nunez, a base hit in his first trip. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Fouled off. Count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but
a swing and a miss. That retires the. Striding in once again, Willie Mays. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Pudge Rodriguez. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up. Truxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Runner
goes for second. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time. Into the box now, Jose Bautista. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Mancini is there, and he puts this one. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Jonathan.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the 4th. Ready for another chance, Madison Bumgarner, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Bumgarner.
First pitch curveball. Swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Broxton's on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So striding in, Ozzie Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and no one can corral that one. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Striding in, Rogers Hornsby, and their runners at the corners now.
He's going.
Has a look, now the pitch. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 0-1. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Hard liner to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. So a runner at third here with one gone, and in steps Big Frank. He's set, and the pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game. So no one on now after the sac fly. And now it will be the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gwynn is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Trumbo. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Stewart coming on. He's there and records the first out. Stepping in. Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Into center field, line drive base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he... At the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And it's fouled away.
24.
Here comes the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. DJ Stewart goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Behind 0-2 now. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting, catcher, Jan.
Skied down the left field line. On the move is Batista. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. Paul Fry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching and
coming to the plate now, Rogers Hornsby. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Alberto.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and in steps Big Frank.
Number 35. Frank.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung out and missed 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it,
hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The center fielder.
Now batting. Willie Mays earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first. So the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
And this is down for extra bases, and it might chase everybody home. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score. Number 64 is ready. And he'll take the ball from the manager. Trevor Story will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Digging in. Tony Gwynn hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Bruxton is right there, 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Batista. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Out of the plate, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. And that's through into left, a base hit. So the line flips over and digging in, Ozzie Smith. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Digging in, number 1. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a controlled type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone. He paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Thomas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
The center fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping up to the plate, that's Rodriguez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ground ball to third. Alberto gloves it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Ready once again, Trevor Story. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart is there, makes the catch, and that'll... Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Mark Trumbo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Bautista. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
The batter, number 24.
And he fouls this one off. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Pedro Cerrano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 10 runs, 17 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. The loss goes to Dylan Bundy. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. It should be a good conquest matchup tonight between the Gators and the Rockies. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Digging in now, Ozzie Smith. He will lead this one off today.
For the Gators, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. One away. Striding into the box, Rogers Hornsby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Frank Thomas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Frank Thomas.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is there, and it's a 3. Stepping into the box, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and not commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Charlie Blackman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Third. The third baseman.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first with 2 away. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Stepping in, Willie Mays. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Settling in now, Pudge Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Standing in, Trevor Story. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards the hole, and that's through for a hit. Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Gwynn.
He's set. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So coming to the plate, Jose Bautista. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on the move for second. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Brendan Rodgers bats next.
Leading up for the Rockies, the second baseman.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Hard hit at third. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The catcher.
In there for strike one. Late decision to swing. 2. Popped up. Back behind second. Story over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Jose Bautista, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Jose Bautista.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Tapia, 1 away. Peter Alonso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting, number 20.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone. Now in the box, Ozzie Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Tapia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rogers Hornsby. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Yonder.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 0-2 to Alonso. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Great stop with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Way gone out to the tree farm. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. This is line to left. Bautista is there, and he'll make the catch. James Pazos, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. In now, Frank Thomas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So stepping in, Willie Mays. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Brendan Rodgers started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. 1-1 the count now. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia. The winning run is at first base. No balls and a strike to count. Hornsby trying to get there. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready with the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Number 31 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Count even now at 1-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So digging in now, David Dahl, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Number 54 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Into the box, Trevor Story. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping up now, Jose Bautista. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Dahl arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he is in there. Mike Trout will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting, Mike Trout.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He will score as they push the lead to 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Smith. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia will get there, and he puts it away. Josh Hader of Southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And it's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And he misses there, 1-2.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome. Afternoon baseball on the show as you get a look there inside right. Now in the box, Lou Gehrig. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. The first pitch on its way.
Number 4.
Fastball in there for a called
First
strike.
pitch, 1 o'clock.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, Brandon Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. He'll get it into second, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
That is close.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1-0 the count. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Phillips, a runner at second with 1 away. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Omar.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Kyle Barclay, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. McGriff is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Franco trying to get there. First and second here with nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1 to Gehrig for the double play. Into the box now, Josh Begley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The left fielder.
Pulling toward right center field. Schindler over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
Leading off for the game.
Here comes the first pitch.
The catcher, Pedro.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Schoop charging this one. Throw on to first. In time. One away. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So bases are empty here with two gone. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Vizquel scoops it up. Off balance throw. Gets it. Nice play there as the side is retired. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Center fielder,
into the corner and slicing foul. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just missing. That's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Gio Urshela, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Holliday's got this one, and there are 2 gone. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Skied into very shallow right. Meadows moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Matt Holliday, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Matt Holliday.
Raleigh Fingers, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Fingers
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line hard to center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. line toward center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Eric Thames.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. There's one on to first, and they've grounded into double plays. Corey Knebel comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Corey Knebel.
Freddie Galvis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holliday is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Schoop reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. In the air out to right, and this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So striding forward now, Fred McGriff, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. That's lifted the other way out to left. Holliday is under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is Billy Wagner, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Striding in once again, Brandon Phillips. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gehrig is on his way home. The relay. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Gallo is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Pedro Severino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Josh Begley. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. He lets him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Outside, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's at number 2. Into the box now, Michael Conforto. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Justin Wilson takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. He's set, and the pitch. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Ready on 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2.
And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Fans, our final line.